Hello, so today this plant is our Melaleuca viminalis. It was very recently changed from callistemon to Melaleuca, and it is sort of one of our relatives of the tea tree. It's very high in those volatile organic compounds that tea tree is, so it's got quite a nice scent when you crush the leaf. It's called a weeping bottle brush or crimson bottle brush, and that's because of these beautiful flowers and the weeping habit of its growth. So these are loaded full of nectar, and the Cubby people or Aboriginal people around Australia would use these, put them in drinks to sweeten their drinks for the nectar. And also you can put them in water and add a bit of sugar and make mead out of them, which is quite cool. Also, I read that the bark, when they're quite established, you get a papery sort of bark on them. So they're in the paper bark family. And the Aboriginal people would use that to wrap their food and then cook it in the fire. It's a really good one for our riparian areas because, again, it's a Melaleuca. It can tolerate a lot of wet soil and then drying out. Very hardy, and they can really bend over when those floods come through. They're very bendy. They'll come back up after a few days, and also we'll often find them down in the river channel itself, and there'll be gnarly old trees that have been battered over that many times and they're still just sticking in there. So really important in riparian areas for holding the soil together. And it's really cool just to see a plant that we planted a year and a half ago, and it's already covered in flower. It's got seed all over it coming through. So the seed is like a series of little gum nuts, and each of those have seeds in them. And yeah, just really cool to see a plant that we planted not so long ago already flowering, already producing seed, hopefully increasing the spread of native plants up and down the river. A beautiful flower and easy to grow in your backyard too. Very common backyard species, and that's the one.